starting with the one versus one, and Professor Madhav Nalapat is joining Uzma Kardar of the PMLN. This is Pakistan's party, Nawaz Sharif's party. And Professor Nalapat, you know, before I come to you, I'll give Uzma the floor because it's so ludicrous. It's so sad that they have come down to blaming India and then saying we have no proof. They ask, what is the proof? They say the Indian media is against us. What kind of proof is that? We're always against you. We're going to be against you. We don't like you, Uzma. But that doesn't mean that we are carrying out terrorism against you. I mean, you are unable to give the Balochis what they wanted even in 1947, which is independence, and you have a one-track road. You cannot shift the blame as usual, right? You have to realize that you are dealing with a very organized army, the Baloch Liberation Army, and your army is very weak and they can't do anything. They took days to even come to some kind of a conclusion on this. 60 of your soldiers have died in this, and now you're blaming India for the hijacking. Are you out of your mind, Uzma?
Okay, now.
This is your problem.
Arnab,
deal with it, and lines are open.
You know, you people have been totally exposed because your attacks on Balochistan have been confirmed.
We have done no attacks on Balochistan, nothing. We are providing moral and diplomatic support if necessary for the Balochi people. We are providing them moral support.
Let me now, if you have given me the time to express my point of view, then let me do it without any interruption, kindly. Now, I will start with Ajit Doval. Ajit Doval, your national security advisor, in 2014, he said that we are going to strategically now infiltrate into Balochistan and get even with Pakistan. And this is our strategy. This was your strategy from 2014. And you saw how we got hold of Kulbhushan Yadav. Who was Kulbhushan
Yadav? First of all, don't say Yadav. Yadav, pronounce his name well. Don't say Yadav. Don't give me the Pakistani pronunciation of Yadav. It's Kulbhushan Yadav.
Whatever it is, we don't care. What the hell was he doing on Pakistani soil in
He was there to do business and you abducted him.
He was an Indian spy and he was carrying out terrorist activities in Balochistan. And we have told the whole world, we have taken this to the International Court of Justice. And we are waiting to see what is going to be the outcome of this. And you people have again, in 2024, you have attacked buses there, you have attacked trains there,
Where?
You have attacked
Where?
You have attacked innocent people there.
Where?
You're killing innocent people.
Where?
And this is your...
Where, Uzma? Where?
You have admitted yourself in your programs. We will get even with you. We will show you. We will put the fear of God in your heart. You people on media, the moment Jaffar Express was attacked, Indian media started false reporting. They started using artificial intelligence. They dug up old clips and they started playing it and they started building up this hype. Oh, see, this has happened in Balochistan. It was all your doing. You are the ones instigating the insurgents there.
Uzma, if you're finished,
and you
I want to say something.
Deliberately.
Uzma, I'm going to open up the lines and I first condemn your words regarding Mr. Ajit Doval.
You're going to pay through the same coin. You're going to pay through the same coin. And now the rules of the game are going to be changed. If you are asking for trouble, you will get trouble. All the time you are threatening Pakistan. All the time you're trying to destabilize Pakistan. You keep on blaming Pakistan for the Mumbai attacks. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. It was done on Indian soil with your own insurgency there. Pakistan had nothing to do with the Mumbai attacks. And you people are just so frustrated that now this is your hallmark. You do this all over the world.
Anyway, I feel sorry for you, Uzma. Now listen to me. Now listen to me, Uzma. I heard you for this long. Now you listen to me, please. Thank you very much. I want to say a few things before I hand over to the very eminent Professor Madhav Nalapat. First of all, you cannot make an unstable country unstable. It is unstable. Pakistan, by definition, is an unstable country. We don't need to destabilize it.
Pakistan is a nuclear country.
Second
Don't
point,
you dare forget.
you are an unstable country.
Pakistan is a nuclear country, and it is a strong country. It has people who are brave at heart and who are willing to give their lives to defend their country.
Thank you for saying that they are brave at heart but weak in body and weak in spirit.
Oh, no,
I understand that.
no. They are not.
That's why they lose every time. I mean, your army is so unfit. Your army, all your army people look like they haven't been to a gym in 10 years. Your generals are so unfit. They look so bad when they wear the uniform. They're so unfit. Your army officers are so unfit.
Your people,
anyway, then unfit army people.
They are so,
now, the second point is you said we have used artificial intelligence against you. Well, we don't have to use artificial intelligence because you lack natural intelligence. Your country's natural intelligence and IQ is way below par. The third thing is that I predict the fragmentation of your nation and the fragmentation of India's western border very, very soon. And you better take me seriously. I'll tell you why, Uzma. You better take me seriously because 3 weeks back. 1 minute, Uzma. Uzma, 3 weeks back I came on this program and you were there. And 3 weeks back, Uzma. Uzma, 1 minute. Uzma, 1 minute. Uzma, 3 weeks back I came on this program and Uzma Kardar also came. And Uzma Kardar told me what's going to happen. I said, in 3 weeks, you're going to have real trouble. In 1 month, they'll be declaring independence. Yes, next time, take me very seriously.
Now, there you go.
Take me very seriously.
This is a true confession.
Confession?
This is a true confession.
This is analysis. Anybody can look into the future. It's geopolitical risk analysis. You don't need any information. You can see the country breaking before your eyes. What nonsense. I'm saying anybody with sense will see you breaking up. Last point on Ajit Doval. Never speak anything against Ajit Doval. He's a great man. He's a very big nationalist, and everybody in Pakistan is very scared of Ajit Doval because he's a superb counterintelligence expert. He is a great nationalist. He's India's national security advisor. We are very proud of Ajit Doval. Now, Madhav, you're scared of Ajit Doval.
Ajit Doval conveyed this message in 2014.
तो अच्छी बात है ना किया
तो since then what you guys are
डरिए आप अजीत डोभाल से. Madhav Nalapat is saying something to you. Madhav,
now you better watch out.
Stop threatening us. Stop issuing threats. Sponsors of Kasaf.
You
giving sanctuary to Hafiz Saeed.
Left, right, and
the Jaish-e-Mohammed's terror apparatus lives within your home.
Rules of the game to be
Keep your voice down. What rules of the game? Madhav Nalapat is on the debate. The lines will be open. Ladies and gentlemen, Madhav, they are blaming us for the Jaffar Express hijack without any proof. Not a shred of proof.
I mean, Uzma is just repeating the line given to her by the ISPR, by the ISISPR wing. And she has to, because there's no question. I mean, we saw what happened. Please, Ms. Uzma, allow me to have my say. Let me have my point of view. You may believe everything, but allow me my point of view. And from my point of view, from what I've been studying, the reality is right from 1951-52, there is a military that's been in control in Pakistan. The civilian government has no authority at all. We saw, for example, Nawaz Sharif, what happened to him. And believe me, what has happened now to Imran Khan. Anyone who falls foul of the military, we know what happens to them. So I don't blame Ms. Uzma for repeating their lies. I only want to say, Arnab, that the reason why Pakistan is in such bad shape is that constantly having India as a scapegoat. Whatever goes wrong, it's India's fault. Whatever happens in a bad way, it's India's fault. Instead of that, I think they should examine their own policies. They should examine the way the Chinese have come all over Balochistan. They should examine the way they are taking all the mineral wealth, and you could examine what proportion of that wealth is given to Baloch people. Less than 10% by my reckoning. Ms. Uzma may say 90%. In my reckoning, less than 10%. So please, your country is going in for a very serious situation. It's already in a serious situation. One can be in denial on a television show, but I request you, please don't be in denial about that. For a simple reason, the military will never admit that it is responsible through its huge grip on the budget, through its complete control of the Pakistan economy. All these people who are basically making money, almost all of them are star relatives and family of star officers of the military. So that's a reality. I mean, Nawaz Sharif, poor chap, paid paid in a very unpleasant way for his views, his independent views. So I can't blame Ms. Uzma at all. But the fact is, constantly blaming India rather than looking at one's own problems, as though one has no problems of one's own. One is perfect. It's only India that's causing the problem. That kind of a mentality, sweeping problems under the India carpet, frankly, it's bad for Pakistan. It's the reason why Pakistan is in the state it's now. And I, as somebody who believes in goodwill for all people, I would like to hope that such scapegoating ends and there is a genuine examination of what is wrong inside Pakistan.
You know, last time they blamed India was when tomato prices went up at 250 rupees a kilo. They said India is responsible for that. I mean, the Pakistanis are so desperate. Why would we do anything in Balochistan? I think it is correct right now for us. What I'm hearing is a 5 to 10 year maximum autonomy step towards independence is being proposed by the Pakistan government. I think maximum autonomy, step towards independence being considered by the Pakistan government to keep its territory intact. Now, what they are saying is one step below, we'll keep control of foreign affairs and defense, but everything else will be self-controlled by the Balochis. Will this really work? The new proposal in Pakistan's ruling establishment of maximum autonomy, one step short of independence. But I don't think the Balochis will accept it this time. Yes, they won't accept it.
Frankly, the Balochis don't trust the army. The army is entirely dominated by Pakistan Punjab.
Yes.
There is no room for the Baloch. There's no room for the Sindhi. There's no room for.
No, what are you saying, Uzma?
Now they're blaming Afghanistan, and they're saying India is basically responsible.
Uzma.
Stay with you. Bengalis, they don't want to stay with you. You live in dread of the Pakistan army. You are so scared of the Pakistan army and the intelligence forces. You are scared of this resilient nation. You should look at your own state of affairs. Who wants to stay with India? Nobody wants to stay with India. The Khalistan movement is all over the world.
Uzma, I just looked at the Jaffar Express train.
You are killing 6 in America.
I just saw, on air please, I just saw, 1 minute. I saw the Jaffar Express train for us. And suddenly, you know what hit me, Madhav? You know what hit me? I saw pictures of the Pakistan train stations for us. And Irshad, when I saw pictures of the Pakistan train stations, I kept looking at them and people said, why are you looking at these pictures? I said, it looks to me from some 1940s movie. When I look at the train stations, please be quiet. When I look at the train stations and the trains of Pakistan, it looks like 70 years old. Look at the technology they're using today. Look at that train. It belongs to the 1960s. That train station, look at the kind of train station they have. I can't believe, look at that train, it's like a steam engine. Can you believe, Madhav, they're using these kind of trains and train stations in Pakistan? Which century are they in? They're so backward.
The third largest economy in the world. We are becoming that according to all the international metrics, not our metric. And frankly, India is quite stable. Thank you.
I want to bring in Irshad here. Irshad, ये क्या नया शुरू कर दिया आपके कंट्री ने कि जफर एक्सप्रेस हाईजैकिंग हमने की है, कोई सबूत नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, आप खुद हैंडल नहीं कर पाए।
बहुत शुक्रिया जी, बहुत शुक्रिया। मैं ये कहूँगा कि देखिए,
वॉल्यूम अप।
आपने अगवा नहीं की, आपके कारिंदों ने अगवा की। आपने अपने कारिंदों के जरिए हमारे लोगों को बंदी बनवाया और हमने आपके कारिंदों को मारा। ये याद रखिए, क्योंकि हमने सैटेलाइट के जरिए, जो आपके आका बैठे हैं काबुल में छुप करके जो दहशतगर्दी करवा रहे हैं खित्ते में, इसमें कोई दूसरी राय है नहीं, झूठ है नहीं। सच ये है कि हमें मालूम है, हमारी इंटेलिजेंस, आप बड़ी ताकतवर ISI है हमारी, आपको मालूम है। मैं तो पिछले 1 माह से आपको चीख चीख करके आपके चैनल पे कह रहा हूं कि हमने अभी आपके दहशतगर्दों को मारना शुरू किया, फिर हम गर्दनें तोड़ेंगे उनकी जो उनसे काम करवा रहे हैं, जो उनको पैसा दे रहे हैं, जो उनको फंडिंग कर रहे हैं। अब ये देखिए कि हमने मालूम कर लिया कि काबुल में आपके बैठे हुए जो एजेंट है रहा के, वो ये काम करवा रहे हैं।
बोलिए आप मुझे कोई प्रूफ दे दीजिए। इरशाद जी, आप कोई प्रूफ मत दीजिए, बिना प्रूफ के बात मत कीजिए। देखिए आपने, एक मिनट इरशाद जी, 1 मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए। इरशाद जी थैंक यू फॉर, आई एम नाउ काउंटरिंग यू। काउंटर को सुन लीजिए, काउंटर को सुन लीजिए। मैं उस्मा, जस्ट 1 मिनट, डोंट टेक माई काउंटर। सी, एज अ कंट्री आप घर में किसी को पूछ लीजिए हमारी हालत क्या है, पाकिस्तान की हालत, तो बोलेंगे देखिए हम शैम्बल्स में, हम खत्म हो चुके हैं पॉलिटिकली, इकोनॉमिकली और सोशली। आपके अपने जो PM कैंडिडेट है वो कहते हैं कि इलेक्शन रिग हो चुके हैं। नाउ सोशल मीडिया में कई सारे पोस्ट है फराज, देयर आर पोस्ट दैट हफीज सईद हैज बीन हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड आफ्टर ही वाज पॉइजन। नाउ यू विल से दैट सम इंडियन रॉ हैज पॉइजनड हिम। कल ये भी रिपोर्ट आए हैं कि दाऊद इब्राहिम हैज बीन पॉइजनड एंड हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड। आप बोलेंगे दाऊद इब्राहिम को भी हमने पॉइजन किया है।
पाकिस्तान में इस वक्त एक सिविलियन गवर्नमेंट है और वो इलेक्शन के थ्रू आई है और हमारी आर्म फोर्सेस जो हैं वो सिविलियन गवर्नमेंट के पीछे हैं। किसी भी
आप क्यों आर्मी को सपोर्ट करें? आपको आर्मी के साथ क्या लेना देना? आपका आर्मी के साथ क्या लेना देना उस्मा जी?
What happened to Nawaz Sharif? What happened to Imran Khan? What happened to Benazir Bhutto?
Should we open the lines? Uzma louder, louder. Everyone else.
हमारी एयरफोर्स ने, हमारी नेवी ने आपकी ऐसी दुर्गत बनानी है। हमारी ISI ने तो पहले ही आपकी दुर्गत बनाई हुई है। आप लोगों को समझ नहीं आनी कि
आप 1971 में आप 1971 में कहा थे क्या आपके साथ कोई, आपके फैमिली के कोई व्यक्ति 1971 में सरेंडर किए थे? आप बताइए मुझे। आई वॉन्ट यू टू टेल मी उस्मा, मेरे जो सोर्सेज हैं उन्होंने बताया मुझे कि आपके फैमिली के किसी फैमिली मेंबर ने 1971 में सरेंडर किया था। जरा नाम बता दीजिए उनका। आपके परिवार, आपके फैमिली के किसी ने 1971 में सरेंडर किया था, नाम बता दीजिए उनका। आपके फैमिली मेंबर हैं जिन्होंने 1971 में सरेंडर किया था, नाम बताइए।
आपका कलभूषण अभी तक हमारे पास बैठा हुआ है और बैठा रहेगा और बाकी लोगों को।
I want to say one thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are having a meltdown on my channel. 1 minute, volume down. They are having a meltdown on my channel because they don't know what to do right now. They're in a terrible state. They're not psychologically stable, Madhav. The Pakistanis have gone mad since the last 3 or 4 days because they're being hit so badly by terrorism, Madhav. Look at her. She's continuously talking.
In 2021, who celebrated when the Taliban took over Afghanistan? It was not India. It was Pakistan. And what has happened after that? What has happened is the mistreatment of the Pashtun people. And that has upset the fellow Pashtuns across the Durand line. That is the problem. Please identify the problem and take remedial measures. Don't use the India excuse.
She's
to not
really
identify any problem.
Okay.
Who support Afghanistan, Taliban?
You are
Who
so correct. You are so correct. They've just got this habit, Madhav, of blaming India for their own failures.
And what
She's
happened?
still talking. Let me hear Uzma. What is she talking about now? Let me hear. What are you talking about now, Uzma? I lost the line there with Uzma. Uzma ji, you must control yourself. Whatever has happened is not your fault. It is the fault of your security agencies.
Allow you to kill innocent people on Pakistani soil. So you better be careful. Stop exporting this terrorism. You are exporting terrorism all
So
over
says
the
a
world.
Pakistani.
The whole world knows you are exporting
This is the language
terrorism.
used by a Pakistani.
You have killed Sikh leaders in Canada. You have killed Sikh leaders in
No, we haven't killed anyone.
There was a Baloch leader.
Nothing has been proven.
Lady who was killed in Canada.
You carry all these terrorist attacks
killed her?
against the Kashmiris.
No, I'm asking
Look what
a
you've
simple
done to the
question.
Kashmiris.
Who killed that
Nobody
Baloch?
wants to stay
Breaking
with
news.
India. It is because of this reason. Because you are a terrorist country. You are a terrorist country. We have caught your spies here in Balochistan.
Soil. Of course, Trudeau said nothing about it. But who killed her? Please, Uzma ji, the point is, throwing all the blame on us is not going to help solve your problem.
We are going
No,
to
they
get
are
evidence
very
now.
scared. Uzma ji, I want to go to Faraz if I can. You see, Pakistan has a pattern. Uzma ji, 1 minute. Pakistan has a pattern of blaming India for various incidents, regardless of evidence, continued with its baseless allegations. Whenever a Lashkar-e-Toiba person dies, they say Raw is killed. Whenever a Jaish-e-Mohammed person dies, they say Raw is killed. They die, they are human beings, they are born and they die. हर चीज में आप इंडिया का एंगल क्यों देख रहे हैं? Deepak Bhatt is calling from Gujarat. Deepak, are you seeing the reactions of the Pakistanis tonight? Deepak, are you there? From Gujarat?
We will give everything to Balochistan. We will not allow you people to play with the lives of innocent people.
Louder, I can't see what she's saying.
What is happening to the Pashtuns? What's happening to the Baloch? What's happening to the Sindhis?
Nothing is happening. You first see what's happening to the Sikhs in India. You first see what you're doing to the Kashmiris in India. You first see what you're doing to the Bengalis, and you first see what you're doing to the lower caste people in India. They're not even considered human beings.
What happened? Look, the Sikhs were driven across the border, and we are happy about that in one sense. They are among the most productive citizens of India.
Sikhs don't want to stay with you. Sikhs for justice. Sikhs for justice. They want to just break away from India. They want Khalistan. They want Khalistan. And they are justified. Why? Because you people are usurping their rights. You are usurping their rights. You are killing them. You're killing them all over the world.
You
should go and check the referendum which was done all over the world.
जो भी इरशाद जी है,
the money trail leads to Pakistani expats.
देखिए, there has to be something called evidence. Raju Paul is calling in from Shillong today. Raju, are you there? Raju?
Yes, hello.
Hi Raju, you're seeing the Pakistanis, the way they are reacting tonight. She's a senior leader from Nawaz Sharif's party, but she's completely losing control on my program tonight. What's your message to her and to the other Pakistanis?
What you're doing?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Arnab. It's a pleasure to talking to you.
Thank you.
And also Republic and all the viewers of Republic. I'm Raju Paul from Shillong. My view is it's absurd that Pak is accusing India of its own internal terrorism. Pak is known as the epicenter of terrorism throughout the world. We don't need to tell anybody. Everyone knows where is the epicenter of terrorism is. It is Pak. As our PM has also mentioned in somewhere that we don't
Again,
need to
she's
do
speaking
anything.
back to you. What is your problem, Uzma? You're saying something to Raju Paul from Shillong?
People in buses. You kill innocent people in mosques.
They have just lost it.
Trains.
They have lost
the
sin. They have lost the
Uzma, we are too big a country to bother behaving in the way that we are a 4 trillion economy. We're going to be the 3rd largest economy, then the 2nd largest economy in the world. Very large and powerful country.
It's a watershed moment now for you. It's a watershed moment now.
Anyway, Venkatesh is calling from Bengaluru. Venkatesh, what do you think?
You people come and,
two very quick points, Arnab. I hope this lady will stop heckling and speaking over even as callers.
She has not stopped for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. You know, I think you need to do her a favor because उनको खाने वाने के लिए कुछ मिलता नहीं है. Please उनको बिस्किट चाय वगैरह arrange कराएं so that she can be a bit more calm and quiet. You know, they are very hungry in Pakistan, number one. Number two, it's all Modi ji's fault because with abrogation of 370, these guys have nothing to do in Kashmir. They can't even focus the attention of their citizens on Kashmir. And because they can't focus the attention of their citizens on Kashmir, they want to blame everything else on India. Just complete desperation. And I'm surprised that one of their supporters, Rahul Gandhi, has not come to their rescue yet.
He will come, don't worry.
Rahul is quiet, their spokesperson.
Pakistan and Rahul Gandhi are very much working together out here. I want Sanjeev from Lucknow, but Irshad, मैं एक बात आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. हमें बहुत बुरा लगता है आपकी हालत को देखकर, सच्ची में मतलब रोना आता है कि कोई भी कंट्री की ये हालत हो जाए कभी। ना पैसे है, ना सिक्योरिटी है, ना स्टेबिलिटी है।
मुझे बड़ी खुशी होती है आपकी चीख चिल्लाहट सुन करके। देखिए दहशतगर्दी करते हैं
ये उस्मा जी को ऐसे गाली ना दे। मुझे पता है वो चीख रही है और चिल्ला रही है 20 मिनट से, मगर आप उस्मा जी का मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं।
चिल्ला नहीं रही हैं
उस्मा जी, he is making fun of you.
She has to do it.
उस्मा जी कुछ कहना चाहती हैं तो आप उनको सुनना पसंद नहीं कर रहे हैं। वो चाहती हैं कि उनकी आवाज आप तक पहुंचे, लेकिन आप चूंकि बीच में बोल रहे हैं मुसलसल, इसलिए उनको चीखना पड़ रहा है। मैं ये कहूंगा कि देखिए, आपको अच्छा लगता है कि आप दहशतगर्दी करवाते हैं पाकिस्तान में, मुझे अच्छा लगता है मैं आपके दहशतगर्दों को मरवाता हूं और मुसलसल मार रहे हैं। हम कुर्बानी दे रहे हैं अपने मुल्क के लिए। मैं बार बार एक ही बात कर रहा हूं, हम कुर्बानी दे रहे हैं अपने
आपका मुल्क है ही नहीं बलूचिस्तान। इरशाद जी, जैसे मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना ने कहा था कि बलूचिस्तान कभी पाकिस्तान का नहीं हो सकता, ये जिन्ना ने कहा था। जिन्ना ने कहा था, पैसे लिए थे उसने बलूचियों से। जिन्ना ने बलूचियों से पैसे लेकर उनकी तरफ से वकालत की थी। आप ये बात क्यों नहीं मानते हैं? क्यों झूठ बोलना चाहते हैं? जो जिन्ना नहीं चाहते थे कभी बलूचिस्तान पाकिस्तान के साथ हो, आप जिन्ना के खिलाफ बात करें। आप उनको कैदे आजम बोलते हो। मैं तो उनको नहीं मानता। मैं आई थॉट इज वेरी नैरो माइंडेड मैन, कुछ पता नहीं है, सेल्फिश।
उस्मा को इसीलिए
point out we have about 220 million Muslims doing very well, and there are many of them among the best, the most productive. And we all.
I'll take one last caller. Sanjeev is calling from Lucknow. Sanjeev.
हाँ जी, अर्नब जी नमस्ते।
नमस्ते संजीव जी। कोई कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
अर्नब जी,
संजीव जी कुछ कहेंगे इरशाद को? इरशाद जी चुप हो जाइए, 2 मिनट ओनली। इरशाद ऑन द स्क्रीन, बोलिए पाकिस्तान से। हाँ बोलिए।
अर्नब जी, हम पाकिस्तानियों जैसे चिंदी चोर नहीं है।
हम पाकिस्तानी जैसे
चिंदी चोर नहीं है।
चिंदी चोर?
हाँ
बस ऐसे
अर्नब जी, अगर हमने हिम्मत होती तो हम इनके 1971 में 90,000 आदमी इनके मार सकते थे।
बोलिए संजीव जी, बोलिए।
अर्नब जी, हम इनके 90,000 आदमी 1971 में ठोक सकते थे, लेकिन हमने ठोके नहीं। और ये तो अपने 100-150 आदमी बचा नहीं पाते हैं। हम तो 90,000 ठोक देते हैं इनमें। हमने अपनी गोलियां बर्बाद नहीं की।
बस संजीव जी, एक मिनट। संजीव जी, ये सुन ली आवाज है, लखनऊ से आवाज है। चाहते तो 90,000 आपके मार के भेज देते,
देखिए
खिला पिला के वापस भेजा।
सुने जरा, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ऐसे स्टूपिड लोगों को आप बुलाते हैं।
स्टूपिड बात नहीं है, ये भारत के लोग यही मानते हैं।
आपको भी समझ नहीं आई कि
मोहनवीर सिंह फ्रॉम पटियाला, एक और कॉल। मोहनवीर सिंह पटियाला से फोन कर रहे हैं। ये पाकिस्तानी अभी हमें ब्लेम कर रहे हैं जो जाफर एक्सप्रेस की हाईजैकिंग हुई। मोहनवीर जी, क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
सर, मेरा कहना ये है कि ये पाकिस्तान के जो व्यूअर्स हैं या इनके जो व्यू पॉइंट दे रहे हैं, दे आर बोस्टिंग अबाउट देयर आर्मी and they say they are killing the terrorists or they are killing Indian people.
Yeah.
They did not have any shame when they refused to recognize their own soldiers in Kargil. What kind of bravery they are talking about? Then this lady is talking about ISI. 2 days ago they were blaming USA for supplying weapons to them. And what kind of intelligence agency is that which failed to infiltrate the weapons into Pakistan?
Her response, if you see what she said, Mohanveer, she is saying we are going to carry out acts of terrorism in India.
वो उनका कोई मजहब नहीं है ना, वो
Since 1980 in Kashmir.
The lady is a terrorist.
So it is the whole country is a terrorist.
Usma Kardar is a terrorist.
The whole country is a terrorist.
अब हम उनको सबको सॉर्ट आउट करेंगे।
Mentalities of terrorists. देखिए, look how she speaks.
आप फिक्र ना करें, आप तो सही रहते हैं।
Yeah, so they are saying they are killing our people in Pakistan, whereas they do not claim their own bodies in India when we shot them down in Kargil.
Because their soldiers are expendable.
Sir, and then they are talking about the bravery
Usma
of their
Kardar's
army.
family member was surrendered in 1971. That's why she's angry.
Yeah, that is true, but the thing
Usma
is that they
Kardar,
are
which of your family members surrendered in 1971? शर्म आती है क्या आपको नाम लेने में? नाम ले लीजिए ना, जिन्होंने सरेंडर किया था आपके फैमिली में। आपके फैमिली में किस फैमिली मेंबर ने सरेंडर कर दिया? नाम ले लीजिए, शर्म आती है आपको?
is payback time. Now you're going to pay for what you've done.
आपके फैमिली मेंबर कौन है जिन्होंने 1971 में सरेंडर किया था? नाम ले लीजिए। शर्म आती है आपको उस्मा जी? You will disown him too.
That you have murdered.
You will disown the man from your family who surrendered in 1971.
Through that terrorism. You
They
are
did that with
now.
Kargil, Arnab.
She knows.
Kargil did that.
She knows who
Not
surrendered.
one